So yes, as you heard Tom say, my name's Daniel Kiernan, and I'm about to do some stand-up comedy for you, but I find that term a bit contentious. I mean, for me, it is stand-up comedy because I'm literally standing up right now, and quite funny looking, hence the mismatched mutton chops. But for you, it's more seated misery. A prolonged viewing of some egotistical tit lizard babbling inanely about what really gets them. Yeah, well, maybe what these twat waffles should really get is a smack in the face, someone to tell them they're not funny, they're not clever, they're wasting perfectly natural silence, and they do the world a massive favour by not breathing so much! But because I don't like that, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'd like to tell you about the most surreal day of my life. Now, this is made even more surreal by the fact that I wasn't under the influence of something that would turn litmus paper red that day. And if you got that joke, you did GCSE chemistry. So so this happened when I was studying in London at a university called Roehampton, which has a lovely campus and fuck all else. So one day I'm walking around the uni and I see these two friends of mine sitting outside one of the college bars. Well, okay, I say friends, actually they were more cunts I happen to know. So, you know the type, wear sunglasses and leather jackets all the time regardless of weather conditions. Like 50 years too late to be in the velvet underground, actually want to be smackheads, you know the type. Anyway, so I start talking to them, and all of a Sunderland, this girl in fuck that one up. This clipboard in a skirt comes up to us and says, "Would any of you like to be part of an audience for a BBC Three comedy show?" Well, not comedy show, that's what we're doing now. So we say, well, do we want to be part of a BBC show? Yeah, we're studying at Roehampton, we have nothing else to do, let's go. So it turns out she didn't actually have room for all three of us in the car, but she said, no, it doesn't matter, we need all the audience we can get, so you, Dan, me, can come under the underground with me. Now, the moment she said, we need all the audience we can get, alarm bells should have been ringing, but they weren't, because I was studying at Roehampton. So anyway, we, go along, and as a sidetrack to this, when she took me on the underground, I didn't have any money on my Oyster card, so she put £5 on there, courtesy of the BBC. So in a very, very loose way, you could say this bit's funded by the licence fee. Anyway, so we get there, and I notice the Lou Reed impersonators at the bar already quite pissed on the free champagne. So I go up to the bar and naturally take two glasses, because I need to catch up. And we're drinking and all this, and, eventually one of them goes, "Hey, I've got a joint in my pocket, shall we go and smoke it?" So, of course, naturally we do. And before you can think, the litmus paper gag from earlier still counts, because technically, depending on the soil, cannabis is either pH neutral or alkaline and would therefore turn litmus paper blue or purple. I spent 4 hours researching that to make sure. Anyway, so we go and smoke it, we come back in and we're ushered into the place where they're filming the show. And so we get up to this top room and it's like there's a catwalk, say at the back of the room here, and there's like rows of seats either side. So we go and sit down in the front row. Now, on the way over there, I was asking the clipboard in a skirt what kind of show this was, and she said, "Oh no, it's really interesting, it's all about gender issues, how women are represented in the media, it's all about like how we think about stereotypes." I thought, that's quite interesting. Bullshit! Because the presenters come out and they go, "Okay, so what we wanted to do is we wanted to take people out of their comfort zones and see how they'd actually, cope. So what we did is we took 6 female estate agents and we asked them to do something a bit out of the ordinary. We asked them to be fashion models. But we asked them to do something a bit extra than that. We asked them to go in the nude. So I'm sitting on the front row. They come out and obviously they're, full frontally nude, entire vaginas are on display. And I'm just clapping like everyone else is, just looking forward. And in my head I'm thinking, don't stare. You can look, Dan, that's part of the show, you're allowed to look. But don't stare, because there's a camera right over there that will record your perversion for the entirety of the human race, so don't stare. Oh, I can see why you cunts are wearing sunglasses. Oh, that's a stretch mark. Anyway, so, the show ended and they looked good. I admit, they did look good. And I thought that was the end of my day, but no, it got worse. Because when we're going out of the place, I'm just going down a stairwell, and this woman comes up to me, a rather large woman, comes up to me and thrusts a phone in my face. And what's on the phone but a video of her fully naked masturbating? And she'd just go, yeah, that's how I reacted. She had me in the corner and everything. It was just, she just kept on going, oh, you know, because I'm an artist, I like to express myself. Yeah, I just like to express myself, you know, I like to explore different kind of ways to kind of express images. So it was actually really funny, right? My son came up to me the other day and he was going through my phone and he found this and he showed it me and he went, "Oh, Mum, what's this? Are you a lesbian? Is this porn?" And I went, "No, son, it's me." So I'm crumbling in the corner now. And the Lou Reed types, I've already used that joke, but fuck it. The Lou Reed types are over there just laughing at me. And I had to go home and think about what I'd done. And that was the most surreal day of my life. Thank you very much, you've been a wonderful audience.